Don't skip this video if you've ever wondered why some women can stop an entire room without saying a single word. If you're looking to discover the psychological secret behind irresistible feminine magnetism, the kind that makes men chase instead of run away, watch this video right now. There are 6 distinct patterns that transform any woman into lethally captivating, and I'm about to expose every single one in the coming minutes. If you want to be that woman men can't get out of their heads, keep watching.
Mind myth.
Have you ever noticed them? Those women who walk into a room and without saying a word seem to draw all the energy towards them. It's not always about conventional beauty, is it? It's not about being the youngest or the loudest. It's something else, something deeper, an undeniable magnetism, an effortless allure that seems to radiate from within. We're often told that attraction is a game of youth, of chasing fleeting trends, of conforming to impossible standards. But what if the most potent form of attraction, the kind that truly lasts, has less to do with appearance and more to do with essence, with attitude, with a quiet confidence that speaks volumes more than any designer label? Think about the women you admire, the ones who seem utterly comfortable in their own skin, who possess a certain grace, a certain mystery. Often, these are women who have lived a little, who have learned who they are and aren't constantly seeking approval. They carry themselves differently. They interact differently. They've mastered certain ways of being that make them irresistible. Today, we're not talking about superficial tricks or playing games. We're diving deep into 6 powerful behaviors, inspired by timeless wisdom, that cultivate this extraordinary magnetism. These aren't about changing who you are, but about refining your energy, honing your presence, and unleashing the captivating power that already resides within you, regardless of your age or circumstances. Are you ready to discover the secrets to becoming not just noticed, but truly unforgettable? Let's begin with the foundation, the energy that precedes even a single word you speak. Let's talk about confidence, but not in the way you might think. This is behavior number 1, confidence before makeup. Forget the expensive creams and the latest cosmetic procedures for a moment. The first thing people perceive, often subconsciously, is your level of self-assurance. It's an energy field you project. Think about how you carry yourself. Do you walk tall, with your shoulders back and your posture aligned, claiming your space? Or do you tend to hunch, to make yourself smaller, to apologize for your very presence? Confidence is physically embodied. It's in the steady, calm rhythm of your breath, the deliberate way you move, the comfortable way you occupy the space around you. And how do you speak? Is your voice rushed, hesitant, trailing off at the ends of sentences? Or is it calm, measured, clear? Confident women don't feel the need to fill every silence or rush their thoughts. They speak with intention, allowing their words weight and resonance. Studies have consistently shown that people perceived as confident are rated as more attractive, entirely separate from conventional physical features. It's a primal response. Confidence signals competence, security, self-possession, qualities we are naturally drawn to. This isn't about faking an arrogance you don't feel. It's about cultivating genuine self-acceptance from the inside out. It's about understanding that your worth isn't contingent on external validation. It's about practicing carrying yourself with dignity, even on days when you feel uncertain. How can you practice this today? Pay attention to your posture right now. Are you slumped over your phone or computer? Sit up straight. Take a deep, calming breath. When you walk down the street later, walk with purpose, head held high. Notice the subtle shift in how you feel and potentially how others respond. This inner certainty is the most powerful cosmetic you can possess. It's the magnetic field that draws people in before you even say hello. Now let's move to how this confidence plays out in interactions, particularly in the realm of desire and relationships. Behavior number 2, don't cling, control the interaction. Think about the dynamics of attraction. Desire often thrives in a space of slight uncertainty, of anticipation. When something or someone is too readily available, too eager, too predictable, the spark can dim. This isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding human nature. And more importantly, respecting your own life. Are you always the one waiting by the phone, rearranging your schedule at a moment's notice, making yourself perpetually available, hoping to be chosen? The magnetic woman doesn't operate this way. Her life is already full and engaging before someone else enters the picture. She has her own interests, her own friends, her own goals. She doesn't drop everything the instant a potential partner shows interest. This creates a natural sense of intrigue. It signals that her happiness and fulfillment aren't dependent on this one person. She isn't clinging. She has her own center of gravity. Paradoxically, this often makes her more desirable. Men and people in general are often drawn to what they perceive as valuable, what requires a degree of effort or pursuit. They value what they fear they might lose. Furthermore, learning to genuinely enjoy your own company, to cultivate solitude, is incredibly powerful. It demonstrates self-sufficiency. It means you're choosing to be with someone out of desire, not desperation or neediness. Can you be truly content spending an evening alone, pursuing your own hobbies, reading a book, simply being? This inner contentment radiates outward. So how can you apply this? Stop being available 24/7. It's okay to let calls go to voicemail sometimes. It's okay to say you're busy if you genuinely have plans, even if those plans are just with yourself. Continue nurturing your friendships, your career, your personal projects. Don't put your life on hold. Let potential partners see that you have a rich, fulfilling world they might be invited into, rather than expecting them to be your world. Control the interaction, not by being demanding, but by maintaining your own frame, your own life, your own independent value. Inspire pursuit, don't engage in the chase. Building on this foundation of inner confidence and independence, let's consider the outward expression. Behavior. Number 3, style reflects personal power. Your clothing, your grooming, your overall aesthetic, it's a form of nonverbal communication. It's the visual story you tell about yourself before you even open your mouth. This isn't about blindly following fast fashion trends or spending a fortune on designer labels. It's about curating a style that is authentically you, one that enhances your confidence and reflects your unique personality. How do you choose your clothes? Are you dressing to hide, to blend in, or to please someone else's expectations? Or are you choosing pieces that make you feel powerful, comfortable, beautiful, aligned with who you are? Pay attention to fit and silhouette. Clothes that fit well and flatter your specific body shape instantly elevate your appearance and signal self-care. Color is another powerful tool. Understand the psychology of color and use it strategically. Red often signals passion, energy, and confidence. Black can convey sophistication and mystery. Blues and greens can be calming and trustworthy. What colors make you feel your best? Don't be afraid to experiment and step outside the neutral zone if vibrant hues call to you. Beyond clothing, consider your overall presentation. Well cared for skin, a flattering haircut that suits your face and lifestyle, and subtle, well-applied makeup if you choose to wear it, all contribute to an aura of refinement and self-respect. And don't underestimate the power of scent. A signature perfume, one that resonates with your personality and makes you feel good, can be incredibly alluring and memorable. It's an invisible layer of your personal brand. The key here is authenticity and intention. It's not about adhering to external rules of what's in or age appropriate. It's about developing a signature style that feels like a true extension of your inner self. When you feel good in what you're wearing, when your style reflects your personal power, you carry yourself differently. You project an energy of congruence and self-assurance that is deeply attractive. Ask yourself, does my current style truly reflect who I am now? What small adjustments can I make to feel more powerful and authentic in my presentation? Now let's delve into the subtle yet potent realm of energy dynamics. Behavior number 4, embrace feminine energy. In our fast-paced, often competitive world, we sometimes overvalue assertive, driving, masculine energy. While that energy is crucial for achieving goals, there's immense power and allure in consciously embracing receptive, flowing, feminine energy. This is absolutely not about being passive, weak, or submissive. It's about accessing a different kind of strength, the power of allowing, receiving, and being. Think about interactions with men, or in any dynamic where initiative is possible. Do you always feel the need to take charge, to control the situation, to make things happen? Or can you sometimes lean back, create space, and allow the other person to step forward? Allowing a man to take the initiative, whether it's planning a date, opening a door, or leading a conversation, doesn't diminish your equality or strengths. It creates a dynamic polarity, a dance of energies that can be incredibly attractive. It signals that you are secure enough to receive, to allow yourself to be pursued or cared for in small ways. This also involves living more fully in the present moment. Are you constantly worrying about the future of a relationship, analyzing every interaction, trying to map out the next 10 steps? This anxiety creates a contracted, often needy energy. Feminine energy thrives in presence, in savoring the moment, in responding organically rather than forcing outcomes. Trust the process. Be here now. Communication style is key here too. Instead of sharp, direct, or demanding language, experiment with softer, more invitational communication. Focus on expressing your feelings and needs clearly but calmly. Be receptive in conversation, truly listening to understand, not just to respond. This creates connection and warmth. The essence is shifting from a mode of constantly doing and chasing to one of being and receiving. It's about cultivating and inviting open energy rather than a forceful, demanding one. This doesn't mean you don't have boundaries or standards. Absolutely you do. But you express them from a place of calm self-worth, not anxious control. Where in your life can you practice leaning back? Where can you allow instead of force? Where can you focus on simply being present and receptive? This shift creates a natural pull, making others want to approach you, connect with you, and cherish you. Complementing this energetic presence is the way you communicate verbally and non-verbally. Behavior. Number 5, master the art of conversation. Attraction is built not just on what you say, but profoundly on how you say it and the unspoken cues you transmit. Experts suggest that a huge percentage, perhaps as much as 80% of attraction, is conveyed non-verbally. First, cultivate intrigue. Resist the urge to lay all your cards on the table immediately, especially in the early stages of getting to know someone. Don't overshare or dominate the conversation. Leave some things unsaid. Maintain a little mystery. This isn't about being deceptive. It's about pacing the revelation, allowing curiosity to build. Let them wonder a little. Become genuinely interested in the other person. Ask thoughtful, open-ended questions that go beyond superficial pleasantries. What are they passionate about? What challenges have they overcome? What makes them laugh? Truly listen to their answers. People feel deeply attracted to those who make them feel seen and heard. Pay attention to your pace of speech. Rushing your words can signal nervousness or insecurity. Practice speaking more slowly, more deliberately. Allow for pauses. Silence isn't something to be feared. Strategic pauses can create emphasis, build tension, and give both parties a moment to breathe and connect. It conveys confidence and thoughtfulness. And then there's eye contact. It's one of the most powerful tools for building connection and conveying confidence. Don't stare intensely, but practice holding a warm, steady gaze when someone is speaking to you and when you are speaking. It shows you are present, engaged, and unafraid to connect on a deeper level. A brief, held gaze across a room can be incredibly magnetic. Mastering conversation is about more than just exchanging information. It's about creating an experience. It's about making the other person feel engaged, intrigued, and connected to you. Practice these elements: intrigue, genuine curiosity, slower pace, strategic pauses, and effective eye contact. Notice how they transform your interactions and amplify your natural magnetism. Finally, we arrive at the pinnacle, the quality that underpins all the others and perhaps shines the brightest. Behavior number 6, complete independence. This is the ultimate source of irresistible attraction. It's the energy of a woman who is whole and complete unto herself, who has built a fascinating, fulfilling life entirely on her own terms. She doesn't need a partner to validate her existence, complete her, or be the source of her happiness. She has her own passions, her own ambitions, her own hobbies, her own vibrant social circle, her own sense of purpose. Her life is an interesting, dynamic universe that she navigates with enthusiasm and competence. She is constantly learning, growing, evolving. She finds joy and meaning in her own pursuits. A man, or indeed anyone entering her life, feels like they are being invited into an already exciting world, rather than feeling the pressure of having to create her world or be the sole focus of it. This lack of neediness, this profound self-sufficiency, is incredibly liberating for both parties and intensely attractive. This doesn't mean she's closed off to love or connection. On the contrary, because she is already whole, she can engage in relationships from a place of want, not need. She chooses partners who add to her already rich life, rather than seeking someone to fill a void. This independence radiates a powerful energy of self-reliance, resilience, and inner security. It signals that she is not looking for a rescuer, but an equal partner to share the journey with. It's the energy of someone who knows her worth, enjoys her own life, and sets her own course. So, ask yourself, how complete is my own universe? What are my passions independent of anyone else? What goals am I pursuing for my own fulfillment? How comfortable am I with my own company? Cultivating this deep sense of independence, building a life that you genuinely love living, is perhaps the most powerful magnet of all. It's the energy that says, my life is amazing and I'd love to share it with the right person, but my happiness doesn't depend on it. That is the essence of true, effortless irresistibility. These 6 behaviors, confidence before makeup, don't cling, style reflects power, embrace feminine energy, master conversation, and complete independence, are not just isolated habits. They weave together to create a powerful tapestry of magnetic presence. They are about cultivating inner worth, respecting your own life, expressing your authentic self, balancing your energies, connecting skillfully, and building a fulfilling existence. It's a journey, not a destination. It requires self-awareness, practice, and patience. But by focusing on these deeper qualities, you shift from chasing external validation to cultivating an inner radiance that naturally draws people to you. You become the source of your own light. And that is the most attractive quality of all. Start with one behavior this week. Practice it consciously. Observe the shifts. You hold the key to unlocking your own unique, irresistible magnetism.